Could your daily bath be harming you after 70? Have you ever stopped to think that the daily bath or shower you've relied on your entire life might actually be doing more harm than good as you age? It's something we've all been told for years. More bathing equals better hygiene, right? But what if I told you that as you cross the age of 70, that steamy shower or long soak in the tub could be silently stripping your skin, draining your energy, or even putting you at risk of dangerous falls? It sounds shocking, but it's true. For decades, we've been conditioned to believe that cleanliness means frequent bathing. But the reality changes as we grow older. In this video, we're about to reveal some surprising truths about how often seniors should bathe. And trust me, it's not what you've been told all along. As we age, our skin undergoes a significant transformation. It gets thinner, drier, and more fragile. This means that every hot shower, every bar of soap, and even the time you spend soaking in a tub could be doing more damage than you realize. And it's not just about comfort, it's about real hidden health risks. But don't worry, we're not just pointing out problems. We've got solutions. Stay with us until the very end, because we're going to uncover 7 jaw-dropping facts that could completely change the way you approach personal care after 70. Plus, we'll share one expert-approved trick that keeps seniors fresh, healthy, and safe without stepping foot into a slippery bathroom. You won't believe how simple it is, and missing it could mean missing out on a more comfortable, safer life. So if you're ready to rethink the way you take care of yourself as you age, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you like this video. It helps me continue sharing valuable tips like this. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you never miss another important video. And if you like what you see, feel free to leave a comment with a 1, or if you think there's room for improvement, leave a 0. I want to make sure these videos are as helpful as possible. Now let's get started on this eye-opening topic: the hidden dangers of daily bathing. After 70, a health hazard in disguise. For seniors, the daily ritual of bathing, especially with hot water, harsh soaps, or long soaks, may be doing more harm than good. What seems like a harmless habit could be silently stripping away your skin's protective layers, leaving it vulnerable and defenseless. You may not realize it, but each shower or bath takes a toll on your skin. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, and it has fewer oils to protect it. The natural oils, or sebum, that once kept your skin soft and healthy gradually decrease, and that's when the problems start. Dermatologists explain that every time you cleanse with hot water or aggressive soaps, you're dissolving these oils, which play a crucial role in maintaining the skin's barrier. The consequences of this are far more than just temporary discomfort. Over time, stripping your skin of its natural oils sets off a chain reaction that can lead to significant health issues. Dryness is usually the first sign: skin that feels tight or prickly. This dryness can quickly escalate to persistent itching, which might keep you up at night or cause irritation throughout the day. And it doesn't stop there. As your skin's defenses weaken, a condition called cirrhosis can take hold. This is a Greek term meaning dry, and it describes skin that becomes rough, scaly, and sometimes even cracked. These cracks aren't minor. They can bleed, making your skin more prone to infections. For seniors, especially those with pre-existing conditions like diabetes or a weakened immune system, these skin tears are not just painful, they're dangerous. Imagine the frustration of constant itching or the pain of flaky skin catching on your clothing. If you have mobility issues or arthritis, you know that just getting into the shower can be a challenge. Now, add the risk of further skin damage and irritation to the equation. The effort to bathe becomes even more taxing, taking away precious energy and increasing the burden on your body. What might surprise you, though, is the role that hot water plays in this. Research has shown that hot showers can accelerate skin damage by dissolving lipids, the fatty compounds that form a crucial part of your skin's protective barrier. And alkaline soaps, they disrupt your skin's natural pH balance, which typically hovers around 4.5 to 5.5. This makes your skin even more vulnerable, creating a fertile environment for harmful bacteria, fungi, and allergens. But here's the kicker. Overbathing doesn't just harm your skin, it can also make it harder for your body to fight off infections. When your skin's barrier is compromised, it becomes far more susceptible to harmful bacteria, potentially leading to infections like cellulitis or even sepsis in extreme cases. What started as a well-meaning hygiene routine could quietly undermine your body's ability to heal, resist infections, and recover from wounds. That's why experts are now recommending a shift in how often seniors should bathe. Instead of daily showers, reducing bath frequency could actually boost your defenses against infections. And this isn't just a theory. Research, including studies published in reputable journals like the New England Journal of Medicine, has shown that seniors who bathe less frequently suffer fewer skin tears. Skin tears, though seemingly minor, can be catastrophic for seniors, as they take a long time to heal and open the door for bacteria and other harmful pathogens to enter. For those of us who have been conditioned to believe that daily bathing is essential to hygiene and health, this is a hard truth to swallow. But what if I told you that bathing less frequently could improve your skin's health, reduce your risk of infection, and even enhance your quality of life? Stay with us, because we're about to uncover more insights that could completely transform your approach to personal care as you age. The hidden dangers of skin tears and how bathing habits play a crucial role. When we think of a scrape or skin tear, it's easy to dismiss it as something minor, something that will heal in no time. But for seniors, even the smallest tear can carry severe consequences. Unlike the resilient skin of youth, which bounces back from cuts and bruises with ease, aging skin is paper-thin, delicate, and much slower to repair. As we age, our skin undergoes a profound change. The blood flow slows, the immune system weakens, and cell turnover drops, which are all hallmarks of aging. When skin tears, it doesn't heal quickly like it used to. Instead, it takes a glacial pace, leaving it open to infection. These open wounds become gateways for harmful bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus or Streptococcus, which can trigger cellulitis, abscesses, or even lead to life-threatening systemic infections like sepsis. This is where your bathing habits come into play. Frequent washing, especially with hot water, weakens the skin's natural defenses by eroding the lipid barrier. This barrier, a microscopic shield of fats and oils, holds skin cells together, locking in moisture and keeping harmful substances out. Hot water and harsh soaps strip away this layer, leaving your skin defenseless. And if you scrub your skin to feel clean, well, that adds mechanical stress that further breaks down the skin's structure. Think about this. The act of pulling on a sweater, brushing against a rough surface, or simply touching your skin can cause tiny splits in this fragile tissue. Over time, these microabrasions add up, creating a battlefield of tears and cracks. Each one becomes a potential entry point for dangerous pathogens. But it doesn't have to be this way. Research, including findings from the New England Journal of Medicine, shows that seniors who bathe less frequently, say every other day or 2 to 3 times a week, give their skin a chance to preserve its natural oils and rebuild its defenses. Spot cleaning with a damp cloth for areas like the armpits, groin, and face can help maintain hygiene without subjecting your whole body to the damaging effects of daily showers. The benefits of reducing bathing frequency extend far beyond just preventing infections. Fewer skin tears mean less pain, fewer visits to the doctor, and a lower risk of complications that could escalate into costly hospital stays. This is a particularly important consideration for seniors with limited mobility or resources. The fewer trips you make to the doctor for skin-related issues, the better your overall quality of life. The unseen dangers of daily showers. Why fall should be your biggest concern. Statistics from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, paint a stark picture for older adults. More than 1 in 4 adults over the age of 65 experiences a fall each year. These accidents aren't just numbers. They represent real health crises. They account for millions of emergency room visits, countless fractures, and, unfortunately, a significant number of fatalities. For seniors over 70, the risks escalate further. With age, muscle strength diminishes, reflexes slow down, and conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, and osteoporosis can erode balance and stability. Add to this the common challenge of reduced flexibility, and it becomes clear that what might seem like a routine shower could actually be putting you at risk in ways that aren't immediately obvious. Think about the surfaces you encounter in the bathroom: slippery tiles, soap suds, or the smooth enamel of a tub. These everyday features can turn a simple task into a minefield for anyone, let alone seniors who are already struggling with mobility challenges. Each trip to the shower, for example, requires a series of careful maneuvers: stepping over a tub ledge, balancing on one leg to enter, and then exiting while dripping wet. The steam fogging up your vision, the disorienting heat, and the fatigue from standing too long all compound the danger. In this scenario, a simple misstep could lead to a fall, and it's no small matter. A fall can result in a broken hip, a traumatic brain injury, or a spiral of health complications that can diminish your independence for good. Now compare this with a less frequent bathing routine, say bathing once or twice a week. Supplement this with spot cleaning key areas like the face, underarms, or groin, and you're drastically cutting the number of risky bathroom visits. This simple adjustment can reduce your exposure to the bathroom's hazardous environment by more than half, significantly lowering your chance of a fall. Here's the crucial trade-off. Spotless cleanliness, as it turns out, is far less important than physical safety. A little dirt, sweat, or even a faint odor is far less of a threat to your health than a fractured femur or a concussion. For seniors who live alone or have limited support, the risk of falling could be the deciding factor between staying independent in their own homes and being forced to transition into assisted care. This isn't just a matter of comfort, it's a matter of safety. Practical adjustments like installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, or switching to a seated shower can all help reduce risks. But ultimately, reducing the frequency of bathing addresses the core issue. Fewer trips to the bathroom mean fewer chances of falling. The evidence is clear. Studies show that fall prevention strategies focusing on reducing unnecessary risks result in measurable declines in injury rates among older adults. Prioritizing safety over an arbitrary standard of hygiene isn't just a wise decision. It's a life-saving recalibration of what's truly important in later life. Your skin's remarkable self-cleaning system. Why less bathing might be the key to better health. Believe it or not, your body has a remarkable self-cleaning system that doesn't require a single drop of water or a bar of soap. This isn't some trendy new age gimmick. It's biology, perfected over millions of years of evolution. Far from being a passive surface, your skin is a vibrant, living ecosystem, teeming with beneficial bacteria, natural oils, and a delicate balance of pH and moisture. Together, these elements work in harmony to keep your skin healthy, resilient, and surprisingly clean. For seniors whose skin is already vulnerable to age-related fragility, overbathing can disrupt this delicate system. Every time you scrub your skin with hot water or harsh soap, you're stripping away the very natural elements that protect you. You're washing away the good bacteria that keep your skin resilient and removing the oils that lock in moisture and provide protection. Let's take a closer look at how this self-cleaning system works. At the core of it is your skin's microbiome, a bustling community of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and even microscopic mites that naturally live on your skin's surface. While many people see these microbes as something to avoid, they're actually your skin's best allies. For example, Cutibacterium acnes and Staphylococcus epidermidis are two species that thrive on dead skin cells, sweat, and excess oils. They break down these substances into harmless byproducts while keeping harmful pathogens at bay. These beneficial bacteria also produce antimicrobial compounds, which act like tiny chemical weapons, warding off invaders like Staphylococcus aureus, a common culprit in skin infections. Meanwhile, sebum, the oily secretion from sebaceous glands, coats your skin in a protective layer, helping to trap moisture and repel dirt. The natural shedding of dead skin cells, known as desquamation, helps clean the surface of your skin without the need for harsh scrubbing or chemical cleansers. This whole process creates a balance or dynamic equilibrium that keeps your skin healthy and clean. But here's the problem. Frequent bathing, especially with hot water, throws a wrench into this elegant system. The hot water dissolves sebum, leaving your skin parched and vulnerable. Harsh soaps, with their high pH levels, kill off the friendly bacteria in your microbiome, disrupting this delicate balance and opening the door for irritation, inflammation, and infection. For seniors whose skin already produces less oil and has a reduced microbial diversity, this overzealous cleaning can be harmful. Studies published in dermatology journals, including research from the Journal of Investigative Dermatology, show that excessive washing leads to higher rates of dryness, eczema flares, and even allergic reactions. These are all signs that the system is out of balance. By contrast, bathing less frequently, say just 2 to 3 times a week, allows your skin to preserve its natural oils and microbiome. Opting for mild, pH-balanced cleansers when necessary can help you maintain cleanliness without disrupting the skin's natural defenses. This simple shift could make a world of difference for your skin's health, reducing dryness, irritation, and inflammation, and ultimately supporting its natural ability to protect you. Managing hygiene and odor, the right way, a healthier approach for seniors. One of the biggest concerns when it comes to hygiene, especially as we age, is managing body odor. However, this concern doesn't require daily full-body showers to be effectively addressed. For seniors, the key to maintaining freshness lies in targeted washing of the areas that sweat the most, like the underarms, groin, and feet. This way you can keep high-sweat areas clean and odor-free while allowing the rest of your body to function in its natural rhythm. For older adults, this approach isn't just practical, it's liberating. It reduces the physical strain and exhaustion of daily bathing while preserving the integrity of your skin. More importantly, it allows your body to do what it's designed to do, maintaining its natural balance and resilience. By reducing unnecessary washing, you're supporting the body's built-in defenses, the skin's microbiome, its oils, and its moisture-regulating systems, all of which work together to keep you clean and healthy. Let's put this into context. Humans have thrived for centuries with minimal bathing, relying on nature's toolkit for hygiene, long before daily showers became a cultural norm in the 20th century. From ancient times through much of history, bathing was infrequent, and people maintained their health with far less daily cleaning. Seniors today can take a cue from this ancient resilience, trusting that their bodies can maintain a baseline level of cleanliness without the need for constant scrubbing. This historical perspective reinforces the idea that less frequent bathing is not only natural but beneficial. The result? Healthier skin that is less irritated, more balanced, and better equipped to protect itself. Ironically, by stepping back from frequent washing, you're actually taking a step forward in improving your overall well-being. By allowing your skin the time it needs to repair and maintain itself, you're fostering better skin health in the long term. If you're still with us, I hope you're finding these insights valuable. If so, please comment number 2 below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content that empowers and informs you. Now let's move forward with a game-changing recommendation that may completely transform everything you've been taught about personal hygiene for seniors. Leading experts in geriatrics and dermatology now recommend that seniors bathe just once or twice a week. This isn't an invitation to abandon cleanliness or let standards slip. It's an evidence-based shift designed to meet the unique needs of aging skin and bodies. Far from neglecting personal care, this approach is a radical departure from the outdated daily bath mantra. It reflects a growing understanding of how excessive washing can harm rather than help, especially for those over 70. This change is gaining traction in the medical community as studies continue to reveal the toll that frequent bathing takes on aging skin. Experts from renowned organizations like the American Academy of Dermatology and Johns Hopkins University stress that frequent bathing is not a one-size-fits-all necessity. Aging skin is thinner, drier, and less oily, making it particularly vulnerable to damage from harsh water and soaps. But this guidance goes beyond just the surface of the skin. It's about aligning hygiene practices with a senior's overall health and condition. As we age, our skin's ability to retain moisture and fight off environmental stressors diminishes. By bathing too frequently, you risk disrupting the balance that helps keep your skin and your body healthy. Experts recommend focusing on individual needs based on activity level, health conditions, and personal comfort, rather than sticking to a rigid routine of daily showers. Rethinking the need for daily showers. Tailoring hygiene to your unique needs. The frequency of bathing should no longer be seen as a one-size-fits-all solution. In fact, it should be tailored to individual needs, such as activity level, health status, and personal comfort. For example, a sedentary retiree who spends most of their time indoors doesn't generate as much sweat or grime as an active senior who enjoys gardening or walks daily. This is an important distinction. What works for one person may not be necessary for another. For seniors dealing with conditions like incontinence or chronic wounds, targeted cleaning may be necessary, but a full body soak every day is often unnecessary. By shifting away from the outdated idea that daily baths are essential for everyone, we can embrace a more personalized approach to hygiene that's grounded in what your body truly needs, not in 20th century marketing pushing soap ads or freshness standards. Consider this. Studies have shown that overbathing can actually do more harm than good, especially for seniors. Frequent bathing can lead to skin breakdown, irritation, and in some cases, pressure sores in frail adults. It weakens the skin's natural defenses, leaving it more vulnerable to infection. By reducing the frequency of baths, seniors can preserve their skin's protective barrier. Practicality is key here too. Bathing once or twice a week, coupled with spot cleaning for areas like the face, hands, or groin, can effectively maintain hygiene without the strain of a full body wash. Experts also point out that odor, which often drives the desire for daily showers, is manageable with minimal effort. A quick wipe with a damp cloth, a change of clothes, or using deodorant can easily suffice. This shift isn't about cutting corners. It's about intelligently adapting to the body's natural needs. It proves that sometimes less is more, especially when guided by science and common sense. The physical toll of daily showers, more than just an inconvenience. For many seniors, bathing, something that seems like a simple task, can actually turn into a grueling ordeal that drains their energy reserves and strains their aging bodies. This reality is often overlooked, but it's a crucial part of understanding why reducing bathing frequency is so important. In fact, research from the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, has spotlighted how active washing can trigger debilitating symptoms. What felt routine in youth, stepping into a shower, standing under the stream of water, or climbing out of a tub, becomes a challenging task as we age. With weakened muscles, stiffer joints, and fading stamina, bathing can become a marathon of effort. This increases the physical toll of a seemingly simple activity, turning it into a source of fatigue. The physical demands of bathing are complex. Standing for just 10 or 15 minutes under warm water can put stress on the cardiovascular system, especially for seniors with heart conditions or poor circulation. The heat of the water dilates blood vessels, potentially lowering blood pressure and causing dizziness or lightheadedness. This is a recipe for fainting in a slippery bathroom, which is a significant fall risk, something far more dangerous than a bit of body odor. The hidden toll of bathing. When simple tasks become exhausting, for seniors dealing with conditions like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or weakened lungs, the very act of breathing during a shower can become a struggle. The steam in the bathroom, meant to relax, can feel suffocating, forcing them to pant and fight for air. For many, this daily ritual isn't just exhausting. It's a source of physical stress that can drain energy and aggravate underlying health conditions. Take those with arthritis, for instance. Nearly half of all adults over 65 suffer from it, according to the CDC. For them, every movement, every twist or bend is painful. Reaching down to wash their feet, stretching to scrub their back, or even gripping a slippery bar of soap inflames already creaky joints, turning a simple task into a painful ordeal. What was once a routine activity now becomes a gauntlet of discomfort. And then there's the challenge of stepping in and out of the tub. For seniors with neuropathy, a condition that dulls sensation in the feet, balance and strength that once came easily can be difficult to regain. The physical toll doesn't end when the shower's over either. Toweling off, drying hard-to-reach spots, and getting dressed afterward drain what little energy is left, leaving some seniors so wiped out that they feel the need to lie down. In many cases, exhaustion lingers long after, preventing them from engaging in the activities they enjoy most, whether it's taking a walk, preparing a meal, or spending time with loved ones. In fact, the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, has highlighted how this cycle of energy depletion can lead to chronic fatigue, especially for those already dealing with frailty. This constant struggle with daily hygiene can erode a senior's independence, preventing them from fully participating in life. But imagine the difference if bathing became less taxing. Instead of the daily ritual, what if seniors bathe just once or twice a week, perhaps using a shower chair or a handheld nozzle to minimize strain? This adjustment wouldn't just preserve physical energy, it would leave room for what really matters. It would mean more energy for playing with grandkids, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying a peaceful day without the heavy toll of a long shower. Studies show that reducing bathing frequency is linked to lower fatigue levels and improved mood among seniors. That's right, energy conservation doesn't just benefit physical health, it can also enhance mental well-being, fostering a more vibrant and positive outlook on life. A radical shift in hygiene, what you need to know. For seniors, dialing back the shower routine isn't about conceding to laziness or neglect. It's a strategic choice to reclaim your vitality. By recognizing that bath time doesn't have to be a daily battle, seniors can free themselves from the exhausting cycle of overwashing and instead focus on maintaining energy for the activities they love. But here's the biggest paradigm shift you'll need to embrace. Hygiene isn't synonymous with a full-body bath. This concept may feel radical, especially since many of us grew up with the idea that cleanliness means a daily soak. But the truth is, modern alternatives provide just as much care without the risks of frequent bathing. Things like wet wipes, hand washing, oral care, fresh clothes, and regular grooming can be just as effective in maintaining hygiene while keeping seniors comfortable and confident. These tailored self-care routines sidestep the risks of frequent bathing and ensure seniors stay fresh, healthy, and dignified. It's not about cutting corners. It's about being smarter in how we care for ourselves as we age. Redefining hygiene, tailoring personal care to the realities of aging. The approach to personal hygiene as we age isn't about lowering standards. It's about redefining them to better align with the realities of growing older. Effective hygiene is less about the volume of water or the frequency of showers, and more about making strategic, individualized choices that meet your body's changing needs. For seniors, there are several practical, highly effective alternatives to the traditional full-body bath. These alternatives aren't shortcuts. They're powerhouses of cleanliness, each tailored to the needs of aging skin and mobility concerns. Consider this. Wet wipes, these pre-moistened, gentle wipes are a fast, soothing way to clean key areas like the underarms, groin, or face, places where sweat and bacteria tend to accumulate. They're soft enough for fragile skin, require no rinsing, and eliminate the need to stand or balance in a slippery shower. For seniors, this makes hygiene simpler, safer, and more comfortable. Hand washing, a cornerstone of infection prevention. Washing your hands regularly tackles dirt and germs where they're most likely to linger, like on fingertips that touch doorknobs, food, or faces. Hand washing doesn't require a full-body scrub, but it's incredibly effective at stopping the spread of germs. Oral care. Often overlooked in the bathing debate, oral hygiene is a major player in keeping you clean and healthy. Brushing teeth, flossing, and using mouthwash fight bacteria that cause bad breath, tooth decay, and even gum disease, all while keeping your breath fresh and your smile intact. Fresh clothes, changing into fresh, light, breathable fabrics daily helps wick away moisture and odor. These small adjustments can make a world of difference in staying clean and feeling comfortable. Hair grooming. A quick comb through or wipe down of hair can help maintain a polished look without the need for a full wash. For seniors with limited energy or mobility, this quick task is often far easier than standing under a shower head. Adding deodorant or a spritz of body mist completes a simple yet effective personal care routine that keeps seniors feeling clean, fresh, and dignified without the physical toll of a daily bath. This approach is a game changer for seniors facing physical or environmental challenges. Picture an 80-year-old with shaky hands or a bad knee. Wrestling with a shower head or climbing into a tub can be daunting and unsafe. But wiping down with a cloth or swapping into a fresh shirt is a manageable task that doesn't risk falls or discomfort. For seniors in colder climates, where wet hair and chilly bathrooms can invite risks of pneumonia, dry shampoo or a warm washcloth is a far safer and more comfortable option than a full bath. Studies in geriatric nursing support this shift toward bathing alternatives. Research shows that seniors who embrace these approaches feel just as clean and socially presentable as those who bathe daily without the skin issues, fatigue, or exhaustion that daily showers often cause. More importantly, this strategy preserves dignity, especially for those who rely on caregivers, empowering them to maintain personal hygiene on their own terms rather than adhering to a rigid, one-size-fits-all bathing schedule. The bottom line? Hygiene is about what works for the individual, not about following a cultural norm or marketing message. With aging, it's not about scrubbing harder or bathing more. It's about smart, flexible choices that respect your body's needs. It's about making hygiene a low-risk art form, where comfort, safety, and health are prioritized. A new approach to aging, less is more. As we grow older, our bodies change in ways we may not fully understand, and the habits we once held dear, like daily bathing, can begin to work against us. Frequent washing strips away the oils that protect our skin, leaving it dry, itchy, and vulnerable. It wears down our energy and makes simple tasks like showering a physical challenge. The safety risks in a slippery bathroom can outweigh the discomfort of a bit of dirt. And in a world that demands more from us, it's easy to feel like we're losing our footing. But here's the beautiful irony. Your body, in all its wisdom, is capable of cleaning itself. The natural process of beneficial bacteria, moisture retention, and cellular turnover works together to keep you clean and healthy. The truth is, less frequent bathing, just once or twice a week, based on your needs, can unlock healthier skin, reduce fall risks, and give you back precious energy that can be used for the things that truly matter: walking, socializing, or simply enjoying your day. This isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about reimagining hygiene in a way that fits you. Whether it's a swipe with a wet wipe, hand washing, or changing into fresh clothes, these tailored routines can preserve your dignity, your health, and your independence. It's not about abandoning cleanliness. It's about adjusting your habits to honor what your body needs as you age. Imagine being able to shed the burden of outdated routines and embracing a lighter, safer, and more vibrant way to age. This approach, backed by expert insights and real-world evidence, is a quiet revolution in self-care. Less water, less risk, and more life. That's the promise of bathing less, and it's a truth that's worth embracing. So what does this mean for you? What have you learned from this video that might change the way you approach personal care? Maybe it's swapping out your daily shower for a quick wipe, focusing more on hand hygiene, or simply reconsidering what it means to stay clean as you age. Take a moment to think about how these insights might help you or someone you care about. If something from this video has made you think differently, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how this has resonated with you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel for more tips on aging well. Your support helps us continue to bring you the content that empowers you to live smarter and healthier. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.